chance to hear Brother Rand sing, and then we gonna shout out all the fans. Yeah, it's Minister Jap. You already know, man. Church is definitely in the building. They fucking with me though. Alright, let's do it. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch. Yeah. Church check in, 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 hey, church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, hey, church check in, let's go. Minister Jap, it's a new era and niggas is challenged. I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking this crack. Bitch getting taxed in my Benjamin static. Truck in the front and the engine in back. 3Ks, everything I'm whipping in is black. 3 hoes all wanna sit on my lap. High yellow heifer, I'ma hit her from the back. This is a fact, I'm taking your bitch, I'm not giving her back. Bitch got some kids, I'm not dealing with that. The back of her throw where my children is at, that was realer than that. Her mama's a hoe and her sister's a rat. Their head was amazing, the pussy was trash. Run up on church and that pistol gon' blast. Get your ass body trying to get to this bag, nigga, church. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 hey, church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, listen, church check in, let's go. Relinquish the bitch, you loving and cuffing to be with the bitch. She came in with you, but I leave with the bitch. I bang and I skeet on the bitch. They be like Jap conceited and shit. I push it to start, ain't no key to my whip. Believe in the game, don't believe in the bitch. I listen to sin and the rest of the pimps. You chasing the bitch and ain't chasing the check. You look like a bitch when you making them threats. You talk how you talk cause you safe on the net. When I see you, no talking, I'm breaking your neck. Catch a nigga like I do, I'm dirty on sight. Whole lot of bargain, but I bet he won't bite. Bet a nigga won't roll the dice with his life. Double cross church, kid crucified twice, nigga. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 hey, church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, hey, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, hey, church check in, let's go. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you'll see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you follow my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. You hear me?
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church check in, man. Church check in. Church it's gonna be a long ride. Show your love and support. Happy Friday. You know, shout out to all my working class people out here getting to it. Going through it. We about to get into this game, man. Gonna talk heavy, man. Grown folks talking. Tell them kids to go to their room. Grown folks talking. You dig? How y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling, man? You know, it's Friday, man. Go get your hair cut, man. Go get lined up, man. Go get crispy. Bitches gonna be out tonight. Ladies, I know you got your hair done yesterday. Just so you can go out tonight. Don't think I don't know. I know. Your ass up. You ain't finished getting your hair done about 11 o'clock. So you can go to work and see your work pay. You know what I'm saying? Maybe try to go see their work husband. Brothers don't think they ain't got a work husband. Bros ain't lawyer. These hoes ain't lawyer. You know? You know? Talk to me, you pervert!
Pervert, you are a pervert.
My man said I got lined up yesterday to be on point for Friday morning. Look at you trying to get the bride at the job. I already know what you trying to do, bro. You is not slick, bro. TBAS, man. You is not slick. You trying to get the new big booty chick that's at the gig now. You ain't slick, bro. I already know. I already know how you play it, man. Went to the car wash and shit. Shout out to the players, man. Shout out to the players, man. Shout out to the ladies, man. Looking good out here, sundress season. Showing your cleavage for no reason. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with y'all, man? We gotta talk heavy, man. We gotta talk heavy, man. Oh, man. He say, Jap, I decided to jump ship and got me an iPhone. Look at you. Making grown man decisions. Look at you. You were running around here with that Android phone looking like Melvin and shit. Melvin with the pornos in his phone. Melvin with the pornos in his porno. You know what I'm saying, man? We're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about the spirit of Charlie Kirk, man. Black folks, I am here to give you strategy. You know what I'm saying? Strategy, man. Watch how you play it. You ain't got shit to say, don't say it. You ain't got shit good to say, don't say it. You know what I'm saying? They coming for you. They coming for your livelihood playing with that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was too graphic and dude was highly political. And quiet as it's kept, they was prepping him to be a presidential nominee about 8 years from now. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm going to be honest with you, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's a lot of consequences with playing with that, man. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about, man, a lot of people losing their jobs, getting in a lot of trouble for having a celebration for an assassination. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand, you got to play it smart. You may not agree with what he said. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's none of our business. This is what I keep trying to stress to my FBA family. Shout out to FBA Empress. I hope you got that email because I sent you that video. You know what I'm saying? But this is none of our business, man. Us as the black community is none of our business. We do not need to stick our noses in this, man. Watch the show. I continuously keep telling you, just watch the show. Get your popcorn game together. You want to jump all in the middle of it and, I want to have a debate. I want to voice. Okay, voice your opinion about that dude at your own risk. You got to assess things. What do you gain for talking about that dude? And what will you lose for talking bad about that dude? You know what I'm saying? Because he did have a lot of good things he said, and he had a lot of BS he was saying about us. But at the end of the day, ain't nothing we can do to him. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing we can do to him. You know? It's over with. Let that go. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look at nationwide, he's got vigils everywhere. Like we ain't seen nothing like that in a long time. Nationwide. And to be truthful, when the media propagated George Floyd, we got riots. They not rioting over him. This should show you how you supposed to carry it. You know what I'm saying? The conservative side is definitely carrying it with a level of class. I can respect that. Like I say, I ain't agree with everything he said. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not one of them to be like, man, I'm so hurt. No, it's just not my business. You know what I'm saying? He never, you know, affected my community positively or negatively. He just the dude talking to me. But at the end of the day, it is not our business. A black man did not have a hand in any of that assassination. That is a white fight. They say they threaten HBCUs. Who? Specifically. Give me a name. Give me a name. Give me an organization. Don't hit me with the they. See, that's how they get you. They. You heard that from Jasmine Crockett. Do you consider Jasmine Crockett a credible source of anything? Do you consider Jasmine Crockett a credible source of anything? They. I hate when black folks say they. They always who? Just who? Give me one name of the person that threatened the HBCUs. You hope they do. And they're going to threaten the HBCUs for what? HBCUs are not political. They not having political debates at HBCUs. Who? If a white man come through with a backpack at an HBCU, he going to stick out like a sore thumb. Who? See, black folks just want confrontation, and you're not ready for. Stay out of this. I'm giving you strategy. Stay out of this. Don't lose your job trying to prove a point on Facebook. Because ain't nobody gonna be fighting for you. These white folks passionate about Charlie Kirk, let them. Let them be passionate about it. Because that's not our dude. That is the white man's Martin Luther King right now. That's theirs. He's their Martin Luther King. Stay out of it. Stay completely out of this. Watch the show. You know? Usually that you just want to jump in. What are they talking about messing with HBCUs? Who's they? Niggas can't give me one name. Who's they? That's what I'm saying, man. We, even as black conservatives, I'm still staying out of this. Just because I'm a conservative don't mean I'm a ride against my people. No. We're gonna sit back and watch y'all go crazy. Since y'all want to say, oh, it's black on black crap. No, this is white on white crime. I have nothing to do with this. They don't jump, if they ever jump in our shit, it's to create more division and more confusion. Because we thinking that they are ally in real life, and no. You know? They just want to slum it with the blacks. No. I'm not jumping in their fight. That's their business. I'm going to watch them handle it. Now, it's a lot of people getting fired, a lot of people getting kicked out of school. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about it. Jimmy Kimmel and others have been fired. You know what I'm saying? Over Charlie Kirk slander. You got Washington, D.C. president riding with that. Stay out of that, man. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of it. Don't get emotional. Like, why are you emotional about Charlie Kirk, man? He ain't never came to our community and told us about that shit. He said that shit amongst white folks where it's safe at. He was never challenged amongst the black community because he never stood foot in the black community. He ain't come to Baltimore and tell you about the black single mother rate. Although it may be correct, it's the motive and why he's saying it. He's saying that to a white crowd, you know what I'm saying, where it's safe at. If he really meant it, he would be in our community. So he was never in our community. So I don't really think he meant that. I don't think he meant it to be effective. I don't think he meant it to make change. I think he meant it to, you know what I'm saying, for shock value. Because it was so shocking that a white person would say that. But he will only say that in a white safe space. I know how they play. You got to think before you react. Y'all reacted and didn't want to think about how your reaction was. That's why I watch these white supremacists heavily on Twitter. I'm looking at see what's going on so I can give you all strategy. Because that's what we don't have. We don't have strategy. We got chaos. You know what I'm saying? They tell us who to be outraged over. And even if we was outraged over George Floyd, in the manner in which we went about it, how do you show outrage? By tearing up your own community. Wouldn't it make sense if we were in outrage about a black man supposedly being killed by a white cop? Wouldn't it be strategically best to go ruin their communities? But instead, we ruined our own communities as if we were making a difference. The stupidity of our leadership. Who sanctioned that dumb shit? It just does not make sense. We were in complete outrage of a career criminal crackhead. A young man just got hung at a school. I forgot where was that school at? One is somewhere in the South. Was it Mississippi? He going to school. Where's the marches? Where's the destruction now? Where's the golden casket for him? Mississippi. Yeah. Where's the golden where's the Delta State? Where's the golden casket, the t-shirts, the murals, the investigations? Where is all of that? But for the crackhead, we went crazy. We have no black leaders right now. So you have to understand, that was their white leader. That wasn't your black leader. He was not a leader to black folks. So you got to understand that. He was a leader to white folks. And right now, white people are having a civil war within each other. Don't crash out and suffer the consequences of trying to slander that dude to just jump in the conversation. That ain't my fight. Like I said, he did say some things that made sense. That was, it was true about the black community. But he always, highlighted the bad. It's not his job to chastise us. Like, for instance, if you got a kid, your kid doing bad, other people who ain't blood can't be over here disciplining your kids, telling them what they doing wrong and telling them, everything that's wrong with their life and all their personal. Man, get out of family business. Yeah, you might be right. What he's doing is wrong and telling them, but hey, he don't need to hear it from you. Let him hear it from me. I'm his blood. See, all that stuff about single mothers, crime, how niggas, all this niggified BS, y'all need to hear that from me. I'm family. I'm family. I'm FBA from the roots. You see what I'm saying? Y'all need to hear them words from the family. We don't need to hear that from outsiders. That's great. But when they got malicious intent, it don't matter. When the intent is malicious, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get offended. And I know that. So I'd rather y'all hear it from me. Because I know how to deal with y'all. I'd rather y'all hear it from a brother. Hear it from Farrakhan. You know what I'm saying? Hear it from Wesley Muhammad. Hear it from Nuri Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather y'all hear it from brothers instead of others.
Pervert.
But you got to ask yourself, if talking bad about Charlie Kirk can get Jimmy Kimmel fired. Yeah, I would even throw Umar in the conversation. Umar says good things. You know what I'm saying? This is a perfect example. Don't no white man need to be telling Umar, hey man, your ass out here being a pervert, messing with all these broads and all this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Get that school together, stop bullshitting. No, that need to come from his people. Because that, first of all, the school don't benefit them. So what do they got to talk about it for? Mind your business, because we gonna mind ours. Talk about black on black crime all you want to. That's cool. This is white on white crime. We're going to watch with our popcorn popping. We're going to watch with our popcorn popping. This ain't our business, man. This ain't your fight, black man. You know what I'm saying? We check Umar, Ben Shapiro and all of them. We ain't gonna let you check. We ain't gonna let you check Umar. Yeah, we know Umar out of pocket. Yeah, you might be right, but he don't need to hear from you. He need to hear from us. We got this. Stay out of this, man. Because the moment we start talking about Zionists in the Jewish business, now we out of pocket. So, all right, cool. You give us the same respect. I want us to have the same respect as the Jews. That's why I came out with anti-Negritism. Anytime I hear a white person say, oh, what are you, anti-Negro? That's anti-Negrammatic. Yeah, stay out of our business. That's our business. Yeah, we know. Okay, great. Stay out of our business. Y'all talk about that amongst yourselves because that's where y'all gonna do it at. Y'all not gonna come to our community and tell us that shit. I promise you won't. We got it. But if they can fire Jimmy Kimmel for speaking bad about Charlie Kirk, imagine what your little job at FedEx, your little job at the post office, imagine what they can do to you. And are you willing to risk it to win a conversation, or you want to win the war? You want to win an argument or win in life? You know? That's the problem with niggas. You got to see the big picture. Jimmy Kimmel just got pulled off the air immediately, indefinitely. That's how serious they taking it. Don't let these black women hype you up because they online talking spicy. Got to understand, man. You got to play chess. Here you are. You done jumped in a fight that ain't even yours. you done jumped in a fight that ain't even yours. You know? Motherfuckers just sniped your cousin and you ain't did shit. You ain't even looking for the nigga that did it. But here you are jumping in the damn Charlie Kirk conversation trying to argue. Niggas that killed your cousin in front of you. You know? Like Kane off Minister Society, nigga. You ain't did nothing. I ain't heard nothing. You know what you gonna tear your own community up over Charlie Kirk? What are you, an idiot? Shout out to Arsenal Shogun. We got our first contribution today. I'm about to do some preaching today. Appreciate you on that 10. He said, and he's protected by the small hats, yet he still got concealed. Let them fight each other. Yes. 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 You know? You say the only Charlie I care about is Charlie Wilson. Y'all, shout out to Uncle Charlie, man. Can I get to the yams? Can I get to the yams? Can I get to the yams, y'all? What's going on, man? What's going on with my chat, man? Y'all ain't hitting that like button, man. Hit that share. Hit that super chat. Hit that cash app, man. Oh, you say cancel. Okay, he still got canceled. Say only Charlie I care about is Charlie Wilson. Say, man, get to the yams. Sweet yams, boy. But yeah, man. Jimmy Kimmel went crazy too, man. You know, it was like a 10-minute monologue going off on dude. on his night show. Next day, fired. All your shows gone. That thing is ran by Disney. Disney has been trying to fix themselves for a minute. They've been losing a lot of money dealing with that woke BS. They done lost a lot of money dealing with that woke BS. You know about Disney World? Was that Disney World, Disneyland, the one in Florida, Orlando? You know, they wasn't going to get them tax breaks no more, man. Like, man, y'all on this woke BS. They keep putting out these movies with all that LGBT propaganda. They lost a lot of money. That's Disney World. Yeah, man. They through with the woke BS. You know what I'm saying? And what they're deeming is, see, you got to understand. If America can deem you talking about Israel can get, let me just be real with you. It ain't right, but it's real. Talking about Israel, you working with certain corporations, they find out, you fired. I know it ain't right, but it's real. Talk about the Jews right now, you're fired. I know it ain't right, but it's real. You go up to your college, talk about some free Palestine. You ain't never been and you ain't got no plans of never going. I don't even know why you even getting involved with that. Worry about where you from. Worry about Detroit. Worry about Baltimore. Worry about Chicago. Worry about Atlanta. Worry about Houston. Worry about New York. You know what I'm saying? You worry about Palestine. They got their own problems, man. Them people been going to war forever. That is not our fight. Especially as a free-thinking, straight black person. We cannot jump in everybody's fight. Oh, they tell it. Hey, man, it's sad. I understand. But the Middle Easterners, they can jump in that. They can save their people. What is your black ass going to do from the trenches of Baltimore? You know what I'm saying? From the trenches of Chicago. What are you going to do go over there? You holding up a sign, walking around the street ain't going to do nothing. Y'all see when I went down to the DNC, I was telling them people, this ain't going to do nothing. If you really want to fight, take your ass over there. If nigga DJ Khaled over here, he ain't even did nothing for them people. Y'all kill me. Just want to be a online activist, a Starbucks revolutionary. Oh man, I'm jumping into Ukraine conflicts. What is your black ass jumping into Ukraine conflict for? What do you get out of that? What happened when those people come over here? What happened when the Israelis come over here? How they gonna treat black folks? When the Palestinians come over here, how they gonna treat black folks? When the Ukrainians come over here, how they gonna treat black folks? So me knowing that they're gonna treat that entry level to America is to exploit black people, to exploit the black community, because first thing they're gonna do is come over here, set up shop, and think y'all gonna patronize the hell out of them because you're ignorant. And they know you're ignorant. They got word. They got word. Oh, we're gonna go to the black community. Entry level for an immigrant is to come to the black community and sell shit, exploit us. Nah, man. They not out there marching for George Floyd. They'll sell you a George Floyd t-shirt, though. They ain't really give a hell about black lives, but they give you a Black Lives Matter t-shirt, though. Chinese lady will sell you a Malcolm X t-shirt in a heartbeat. You want to jump into their conflict and you got a heart for them, but you ain't got a heart for your own people in your own city? Why would I be worried about anything going on in these other countries when I'm in Chirac? And we got the YNs terrorizing shit. And every day, the black woman's womb is a factory for little YNs to come terrorize everyone's grandmamas. You crazy? We got our own fixing to do. And I ain't trying to hear it from them. They don't need to tell us. I'm telling you. And the crazy thing about it is, y'all will fight a black man telling y'all the truth before you will fight any other man. That's why I say, man, black folks don't believe it till a white person verify it. That's a damn shame. Don't hit me with that black power shit. When I'm telling you the real, no, he just talking. But then Ben Shapiro said, well, it's true. Like, man, y'all kill me, man. What's going on, man? Do I gotta slow this show down, man? Are y'all gonna rock with me? Look at these lights, man. Now you're scared to hit the super chat. Now you can't hit the thumbs up. What's going on? Shout out to the B, man. TBAS, man. Still the movement, man. You know, we ain't gonna do comedy every show. We're gonna walk it down as grown folk talk. I advise all y'all to get y'all concealed carry. Make sure you are, protected. My working class folks out here, don't be a victim. But keep your eyes peeled. It ain't sweet. But we got enough problems. Last thing we need to be doing is jumping in somebody else's shit. Jumping in somebody else's shit. That's crazy. Well, I understand Florida and Georgia, y'all don't need it and shit like that, but I'm speaking that to people who do need it. You could have kept that, bro. But the people and the people who really need it are the people living in liberal cities, man. Because in the liberal cities, that's where the most violence, the most lawlessness is happening, and the most empathy and sympathy for criminals is happening. That's where you have to have your right licensing. Sanctuary cities, yes. We got it bad. We got the immigrants, all this going on, man. Let me take that risk for y'all, man. Stop risking your livelihood trying to have a Charlie Kirk argument. Trying to go viral on TikTok for going in on Charlie Kirk. All right. When they take your CDL, your ass gonna be crying. Yeah, we're gonna take your CDLs for this shit, bro. Like, damn. Damn. Yeah, man. But yeah, if they can find Jimmy Kimmel, man, imagine what they could do to you, man. Let's get into this, man.
Some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points.
Now let's stop right there. This is BS. Because when CNN first got news, and shout out to Nella HD, I'm gonna read your comment in a minute. When CNN first got wind of the shooter and his identity, first thing they did was try to say that he was MAGA.
That's what all of these liberal channels do. They try to say he was MAGA. He was far from MAGA. Because first of all, MAGA is not about trans rights. You know what I'm saying? It's about everybody having rights, but it's not about trans rights. Dude was in a relationship with a trans gentleman with trans genitalia. So right there should tell you, you know what I'm saying? The word fascist was engraved, you know, take that fascist or catch that fascist or whatever like that was engraved on the shell casings of the bullets. You know what I'm saying? First of all, they don't fact check. They just want to try to not look as bad because the violent party, the immoral party, the outright just idiotic party is the Democrats. Everything they have been doing has failed, and it will fail because it doesn't make sense. They are the party who don't have common sense. They are the party who can't even identify what is a woman. But when one gets elected, I'm the first black woman. That's a Supreme Court judge. The first black woman. You ask that Whoopi Goldberg face troll, what is a woman? She gonna say, well, I can't define it. Well, are you one?
It's rolling. We've come a long way to Justice Brown Jackson. We came in to celebrate Justice Brown Jackson. We came from the Harriet and Sojourner to Justice Brown Jackson. Ida B. Wells and Dr. King. Justice Brown Jackson. Shirley Chisholm. Justice Brown Jackson. Barbara Jordan and Maxine Waters. Justice Brown Jackson. We came here to celebrate Justice Brown Jackson. A black woman on the Supreme Court. Justice Brown Jackson. A beautiful, intelligent woman. Justice Brown Jackson. Justice. On the Supreme Court.
See, the years of the fried chicken Christian running things are over. We look terrible as a people with these baby boomers having microphones. All they want to do is dance and eat fried chicken, man. Sing and stuff, man. But she say a beautiful, intelligent woman, and then this beautiful, intelligent woman, so-called, can't even define what a woman is. Then y'all act like she has a black agenda when she's in the bed with the others. So at the end of the day, because that's what y'all hold people on. Oh, man, you saying you can't date white folks. That's what the black woman always say. Black women see a black man with a white woman, they get mad. But they was the biggest Kamala supporters, the biggest Ketanji supporters. Like, stop it. Y'all be selectively racist. That's why I said, man, our women don't need microphones. They need headphones. Church, I'm not jumping off the bridge for Charlie. However, he went hard for the babies and against the translator gentlemen's. Yeah, he went, like I said, man, he said some good things. He also said some BS. You know, Take the meat, throw out the bones. You know, but at the end of the day, watch what you say. Because just like how serious America's taking Israel, they're taking this guy very serious too, because the assassination was televised. We haven't seen a televised assassination since Kennedy. No, King or Kennedy, one of them. You know, stay out of it. It's not that big of a deal. Charlie Kirk is, even when he was alive, you wasn't watching him. You know you wasn't. You know you wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, what did it say? Hosea, you putting up Bible scripture. You know I ain't about to pull out my Bible right now. Hosea 4:6. Shaking his head. Shout out to Lake Dodge, man. You know, but again, if they firing Jimmy Kimmel, and Jimmy Kimmel probably under like a $50 million contract, they firing him. Imagine what they do to your black ass.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them, and doing everything they can to score political points from.
Well, that comment about the Charlie Kirk assassination got Jimmy Kimmel suspended from his late-night show, with many speculating if he will ever return. President Trump, who Kimmel frequently criticizes on his show, cheering ABC for pulling the show off the air.
Yeah, it's a move that's sending shockwaves throughout the industry, just months after CBS canceled the late-night show with Stephen Colbert. And for reaction on the future of late night, what this means for comedy, too, Linda Schmidt joins us now.
Yeah, well, you know, two things here. People are reeling after what's happened. Kimmel is getting a lot of support, but then there are others who are.
See, the thing is, you can make fun of people, but when you start making fun of the dead, that's when things get real serious. That's why I'm like, dude, black folks, stop making fun of the dead. I've been telling people, like, even with this drill music, I hate the fact that I like the beats, the rhymes. Their rhymes are awful, but the whole shock value of it is the fact that they're actually making fun of actual dead people. That's why people gravitated towards it. Making fun of the dead, fam, is crazy, fam. Nah. And you definitely can't do that on a nationally syndicated channels. Like, what are you thinking? He wasn't thinking.
Are supporting what Disney ended up doing. Okay, right now we're going to take a look at President Trump's post.
Okay, so let's break this down. We was kids. When you think of Disney, you think about, Anastasia, you think of Aladdin, you think of Mickey Mouse and stuff like that. When you hear the word Disney, you just think of all this glamorous shit. Now they're dealing with the media and shit like that. You take that name Disney and you attach it to making fun of the dead, you're fired, bro. You can't, like, fam, you didn't think that through.
On social media, take a look at this. He is celebrating.
Lion King. You think about all these things, fam. You think about all these things and you're going to attach making fun of the dead. Any comedian can get canceled making fun of the dead, bro.
Disney ended up doing. Okay, right now we're going to take a look at President Trump's post on social media. Take a look at this. He is celebrating Disney's decision to suspend Kimmel's show, but the president incorrectly there is saying that the show is canceled. It is not canceled. It has been suspended.
No, it's suspended indefinitely. It's a wrap.
Quote, congratulations to ABC for finally having the courage to do what had to be done. Then he goes on to target NBC late night hosts Jimmy Fallon and Seth Meyers, saying that NBC should cancel their shows. Quote, Seth, two total losers on fake news NBC. Their ratings are also horrible. Do it, NBC, with 3 exclamation points. Now, many believe the media networks are bowing to the president. This is video of Jimmy Kimmel leaving his studio yesterday. You can see him off in the distance there. He has a backpack. He was leaving his studio along with members of his team after Disney pulled his show. So far, though, Kimmel has not commented. Now, earlier today, I spoke with someone who works for The Wrap. It is a trade magazine that covers the business of Hollywood. And he says the suspension is sending shockwaves across the country. But he also says late-night talk shows are losing money and will eventually just fade away.
Late night as a whole, as you're seeing in the TV landscape in general.
I don't watch none of them late night TV shows. They be corny to me, man. You know, it ain't a whole lot of, like, I miss the real shows, Arsenio Hall, and you know, it just ain't. These shows is they not that funny to me, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really, you know, ain't really never been my thing, man. Furious the Messiah say Disney evil anyway. All right, man, but they not gonna risk their bag to push evil right now because conservatives is running it. You know,
is in a bit of a hole. You know, it's on its way out. Current thing.
You said Donnie Simpson got a YouTube. Man, I miss Donnie Simpson. Man, when Bob Johnson had BET, man, we had shows, man. Y'all remember Teen Summit? You know what I'm saying? We had videos sold. Man, we had some things going on. And the interviews was good.
Is that the current hosts of late night are probably the last people to host these shows, and some evolution will happen after that. So that being said, now putting the extra pressure of, frankly, censoring what these hosts can say or should say about the current administration really puts them.
Well, here's the thing. They work for a corporation. You're not going to be able to tell a corporation how to run their business. That's a private business. So if your job tells you, hey, we're not dealing with, okay, for instance, back when Biden had it, they were sending, I worked in corporate back then. So they were sending out emails, and what we had to do, y'all, what we had to do, respect people's pronouns. He, she was offensive. We had to abide by it at that time. That wasn't the government. That was whatever company you work for. Certain companies have their rules. They got their own handbook, their own laws. They're their own government inside their own corporation. So you had to watch how you gender people. If somebody got misgendered, you can get thrown in the blender. Now it's Israel and it's Charlie Kirk. So, you're free to say what you want to say, but do it at your own risk, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to give you strategy. I ain't telling you what to do. I would just stay out of it. Let's get our popcorn game together and watch them fight.
In danger of losing their jobs and being pulled off the air.
And earlier, David Letterman, the longtime late-night talk show host, is also reacting to Kimmel's suspension. Now, Letterman was asked about it this afternoon at the Atlantic Festival right here in the city, and he called the network's decision, quote, a misery.
I feel bad about this because we all see where this is going, correct? It's managed media. And
but it was cool when Biden was doing it. Because all y'all are left-wing liberals. And y'all are lunatics. No. It's y'all turn right now. Y'all gonna get to have to zip your lip. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
It's no good. It's silly. It's ridiculous. And you can't go around firing somebody because you're fearful.
Yes, you can when you don't own the company. Yes, you can. And you can change the rules. I know it ain't right, but it's real. YouTube change the rules all the time. Can't say this. Remember we couldn't talk about COVID? You remember every time you posted on Facebook, Twitter, anything, when it was Twitter before it was X, about COVID? Misinformation, this, and this, fact check. Yes, you can. Stop it. Now it's y'all turn to have to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And you're mad.
Or trying to suck up to an authoritarian.
Okay, so now what we all have to do, we all have to just wait and see what happens next as far as Kimmel goes.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He will be all right. And I'm definitely not fighting for Kimmel. What he ever done for our community, we need to be fighting for him. See, that's the type of shit black folks be doing. They just be jumping in shit. You just see a fight, you just want to jump in. That's what it is. You see a fight, you just want to jump in it because you just feel like fighting. That's the stupid shit. You just feel like fight. You see any fight, you just want to jump in it. Do you see Chinese people jumping in this? You see any Asians jumping in this shit? They are too busy being productive. They ain't even got their popcorn. They're not even watching this. This doesn't even count to them. Do you see, when have you seen Asians riot, protest? Really think about that. You think the Asians in an uproar for the black community's poverty rates and all that? They ain't giving a fuck. That's y'all problem. Who the Asians going to war with online all goddamn day? I ain't seen an Asian have a debate yet. They over there writing code somewhere or frying some rice. You know what I'm saying? They are not thinking. You know what they doing that's smart? Staying out of it. Because when the smoke settles, they can bring more of their people over here and get more out of this country. While you niggas over here fighting over a person that they ain't even thinking about. Asians ain't thinking about Charlie Kirk. They ain't thinking about you. Ask an Asian about Martin Luther King. Ask an Asian about Black history. I dare you. They be like, I can't tell you about Black history, but you know I can tell you about calculus, chemistry, coding. Tell you about that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't thinking about that. See, man, we got the peep who's winning. That's the problem. We don't watch the winners and mimic the winners. I always tell black folks this. 2 words that'll really reshape your thinking. When you decide to be angered at all these other races or whatever like that, and you want to run down history, run down what they do, this, and this. Like, okay, all right, we got it. Now what? Just say that to yourself. Now what? Oh, white folks, they've been taking us, they took us from Africa. This is it. Okay, now what? Oh, we was in chains and it being in slavery, Jim Crow, and this, and this. All right, man. All right, cool. Now what? I'm just saying, we got to build. Okay, let's get the building in. What we going to build? Well, I'm just saying, we got to have some institutions. And they killing us in the streets, and they doing all of this. Now what? I got that. I understand. Now what? And we got to spread awareness about what's going on. And see, people ain't unaware. We got to wake them up with the conscience. Now what? Okay, we do that. Now what? And the white man be kicking that. Okay, so you debate the white man say sorry. Let's say the white man say sorry. Yeah, the white man say, you know what? We wrong. We terrible. We did all of this to y'all people. Now what? Well, the white man just come to you and say, you know what? We bogus to y'all people. We don't like y'all. We do all this and that. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep a foot on y'all neck. Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but fight each other. You know what I'm saying? And we wrong for that. And we know we wrong for that. And we do owe you an apology. We apologize. I'm sorry. Now what? What you gonna do what you gonna do? What you gonna do when you finally get this apology that you looking for? You know what I'm saying? Like, fam, stop trying to win an argument and just win in real life. They ain't thinking about you. Stop thinking about them. Oh, they was redlining us and this and this. Okay, yeah, we did that. Now what? Nigga, we redlined at y'all. We did white flight. We gentrifying your neighborhoods. Now what? Yeah, we know it. You can get your bullhorns, yell at us all day. You can march through the streets all you want. Now what? It's still gonna go down. Oh, Trump stole the election. This. Let's say he say, yeah, I took the election. Now what? Fuck you gonna do about it? You niggas can't even agree on who gonna buy the swishers. Y'all arguing over who gonna pay the check. You trying to figure out if it's your baby or not. We ain't thinking about no stupid shit like that. Oh yeah, Trump's a racist. What if Trump say, yeah, I'm a racist? Now what? See, when they don't argue back, you're gonna look stupid. Let's get back into this, man.
Major breaking news to bring you. ABC is pulling Jimmy Kimmel off the air indefinitely over his controversial comments about Charlie Kirk's assassination. ABC's decision came after Nexstar and soon to be announced.
Family, this is a fan-funded show. The fans fund the show. Hit that like, hit that share, hit that super chat. We got almost 400 people in the room. And only 4 of y'all had love for the church. We're going to be here for about 5 hours. I'm about to slow it down. Y'all ain't... Y'all acting like it's something better to watch. Y'all better turn this show up. I'm gonna give you a minute.
North. On yesterday, we had a historical thing to happen in the city of Birmingham. They call it historical, you know, made history and all that kind of stuff. But I'm here this morning to talk about another his story. To me, yesterday was one of the most bizarre scenes I ever seen in this city. One of the most comedic scenes I ever witnessed in public. When I witnessed men with size 13, 14 shoes out there kissing each other in the mouth in front of little kids. It was just bizarre. It was like a freak scene going on. That's what I call it. Now, I know about the government and laws being made, but I got a law this morning that came out of Ephesians chapter 5 and verse 31. And it says, shall a man leave his mother and father and join to his wife, and they shall become one. And to have your kids out there yesterday, 6, 7 years old, holding flags, the Bible said, provoke not your children to riot. Proverbs 22 and verse 6, 7. Train up a child in the right way he should go. And when he get old, he wouldn't depart. I'm so delighted and honored that God would have me bold enough to stand here and talk about this issue. Well, all the preachers was yesterday. You know what I mean? The only time gonna make them come out them doors when they stop them tithes and offering in your church. And you can't have Men's Day no more, and Youth Day, and Women's Day. I bet you're gonna have a sign in your hand with Brother Ed then. You're gonna be standing in front of the White House then. No, y'all gotta leave us alone. You know what I mean? But somebody should have stood up yesterday. Ain't it funny? Everybody got a right but the Christian. So I'm here this morning to talk about my right, because I got a right too. I can barely say praise the Lord in public now. I might go to jail. I might threaten a lawsuit on the job. You can't tell a person to have a blessed day. Ain't it sad? Y'all, I got a text this morning, gonna share it, which I'm getting on out here. I got a text all the way from Washington, D.C. And I'm gonna go and break the news to y'all, and y'all in the back of me also. In 2 more years, in 2016, February the 9th, you won't be able to marry your partner that you play football with no more. You're gonna be able to marry your dog, you're gonna be able to marry your cat, you're gonna be able to marry your snake, you're gonna be able to marry your rat, your roaches. Some of y'all been with the roaches so long, you might well go and marry the roach. He been around your house so long, you're gonna be able to marry your broom, your mop. Ain't we going crazy in this world, y'all? Ain't we going crazy? I know Alabama made a lot of money yesterday. I know somebody else made a lot of money too. Duracell ain't got no batteries on the shelf this morning. All the batteries gone. I tried to find a battery for my radio this morning. Couldn't find them nowhere. I said, what happened? They said, Rev, they bought all the batteries last night. They celebrated some kind of way. Just bought all the batteries. I don't know what they do to the batteries. No, after that. I'm a preacher. I won't go there. You know what I mean? I don't know what they did with all them batteries. Now, Mr. Mayor, don't stop me in the hallway, you and your security team, and tell me I can't come here talking like I talk, because you got a political job to do, I got a biblical job to do. And I'm going to do mine and you do yours. I'm going to stay in my lane and you stay in yours. I ain't bought by nobody. If I had to die doing what I'm going to do, I'm just fine. Y'all remember Peter and Paul and Silas were thrown in jail? I'm getting out of here, Mr. Officer. Don't you push that button. You remember Paul and Silas were thrown in jail? You remember the 3 Hebrew boys were thrown in the fiery furnace? You remember Daniel was thrown in the lion's den? They didn't say when he show up or if he show up. They said we know he going to show up. Why are we scared today, preachers?
Your time.
Everybody coming out the closet but the saints. When we going to come out the closet? And all the gay people ain't show up down there yesterday. We got some down low people that didn't show up. Some of them down here.
Let that man cook. Shout out to Q, man, on the super chat, man. Much love, man. Let's get to it.
Sinclair would be announcing that they would stop airing Kimmel's program. That's a big chunk of Kimmel's stations around the country. Earlier today, the FCC chairman, Brendan Carr, who will join us in a moment, threatened action against Disney and ABC over this comment that Kimmel made on Monday, labeling the alleged Charlie Kirk assassin as a MAGA. Take a look.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it.
Not funny and fake news. Sadly, this was not the only vile comment about.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be a comedian. So his whole premise was to try to make that assassination funny. Like, fam, you still got to operate with a level of class as a human being. You know what I'm saying? That ain't funny. Dude got shot in front of his wife and his kids. That ain't funny. Even if you didn't like him, that ain't funny. Shout out to Entree, man, coming through with the 5, man. I appreciate that. Ain't nothing funny about it.
The Charlie Kirk assassination on Monday night, Kimmel made...
It's like, is it anything funny about rape? When you see Fleece Johnson and them over there chuckling or whatever like that, was anything funny about being a booty warrior raping black men? Was anything funny about that? Was it anything worthy of a chuckle? Was anything funny about that? Disgusting. It's clown shit, man.
This disgusting remark about President Trump's grief over the assassination. Take a look.
This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish, okay?
Now, remember, I have been calling out Jimmy Kimmel's reprehensible comments and dialogue for years now.
Listen, man, if they fired, what was dude name who called them nappy-headed hoes? Oh, my God, that old, they fired him. You know what I'm saying? Howard Stern's been fired. People get fired for fat jokes. You know what I'm saying? Don Imus. Like, fam, these companies got the right to be like, hey, man, you went too far.
You know, like this.
Hey, fire Joy Reid. We're in these companies' business at this point. We're in the company's business. That's not our business.
One that he made mocking the First Lady, who speaks 6 languages, Melania Trump, in 2018. You might recall. Take a
Now that's pretty brilliant. I didn't know Melania Trump spoke 6 languages. That's yeah.
Take a look.
I want to really thank the First Lady, Melania, who has done an incredible job. She worked so hard on this event, and so I want to thank you. Yeah.
Shout out to John Doe. He say grape and deletion is not funny. People are sick. Yeah. Like, I'm not gonna be a sicko. You're not gonna have me on record making fun what's his name? We smoking on a Kirk pack. Charlie Kirk pack. Nah, man, we're not doing that, man. We the church, man. We doing what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? Blessings to his family, you know what I'm saying? Condolences, and we keeping it moving. We staying out of that business, though. I'm gonna tell you that. We staying out of that business.
That's true. Not a chance she did one thing to help set that up. She didn't die egg. She didn't feel bad. The only thing she's been working on is an escape tunnel. No White House Easter celebration would be complete without story time from our First Lady.
Never stop.
Man, how do these guys get on TV, man, with these dull-ass jokes? I really don't get that, man. How do you audition to be a dull-ass comedian?
Exploring, because life would be boring. Be clever and curious, just like a cat. Ask lots of questions about this and that.
About this and that.
Kimmel's recent vile remarks about Charlie Kirk's assassination, it should come as no surprise given his lengthy history.
Dude is really dull. He's really dry. They should have fired him a long time ago. I don't know that's how weak he is. His jokes is like that. Jimmy Kimmel used to be funny with Adam Carolla, the Man Show back in the day. He ain't impressing me now.
Of mocking conservatives, Republicans, never-ending Trump bashing, which is why his ratings sucked. Take a look.
We definitely know who wins Time's Sexiest Alleged Murderer of the Year.
Say, this is definitely the FAFO era. Fuck around and find out. Yeah, fuck around and find out.
That would go to Luigi Mangione, the suspect in the shooting of the CEO of United Healthcare, who's become the hottest cold.
Oh, that's his thing. To crack jokes on people getting killed.
blooded killer in America. Let's be honest, it was a terrible night last night.
Like, I will, even though, like I say, I'm not picking a side with Gaza, the Palestinians or the Jews. Both of them hate us when they get here. But I'm not going to, you know what I'm saying, make fun of the kids that's down. Come on, man. You know? Because it's wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? I said rest in peace to him out of respect for human life. Yeah, that's how you keep it, man. Keep it classy, man. And these motherfuckers try to get at me. I spent the rest of the day checking their dumb ass. Salute to Captain Caveman. Yeah, man. But you got to understand, too. Look at our women. When Kevin died, they was over there celebrating. That's what he get. They was cracking jokes. They was doing all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro. Like, real talk. Y'all know I can't stand Sansa. But even when she was supposed to be deceased, did you see me cracking jokes about her? I didn't crack no jokes. Even Kev was like, yeah, man, I respected that. I was like, man, I'm not about to be on record cracking jokes that the girl is dead. That's just, fam, I ain't never met this woman. All she doing is talking crazy, making up lies. Okay, cool. She dead. I'm just not going to say nothing. That's the most respectful thing I could do. I'm not going to be, oh, man, I feel bad. I'm not going to do the fake thing, but I'm just not going to say things. That's how you carry it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you carry it. I never made a video. We going in. Yeah, you did. Stop it, fam.
It was a terrible night for women, for children, for the hundreds of thousands.
And not saying I rock with her now because she lied about her death. So she still get cooked. But what I'm saying is, in the midst of that, I wasn't making fun of it or like going in. Like, I didn't even make mention of it. Yeah, I had a right to remain silent. And I chose the right to remain silent. I didn't make mention of it. I kept it pushing. We was doing what we was doing.
Of hardworking immigrants who make this country go, for healthcare, for our climate, for science, for journalism, for justice, for free speech. It was a terrible night for poor people, and it was a terrible night for everyone who voted against him. And guess what? It was a bad night for everyone who voted for him, too.
Shout out to Captain Caveman with the $5 on the Cash App. You say for the collection plate. Showing love to the collection plate, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, man, it's a fan-funded show, man. It's up to y'all to keep this thing rocking and rolling, man.
You just don't realize it yet. Tesla stock is way down, almost disastrously so. People...
That's stupid. That's stupid. All in itself, because Tesla is an American company. You know what I'm saying? Tesla is an American company. That was stupid. For everybody to be boycotting Tesla and all that, Tesla is employing Americans in America. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you're gonna shoot yourself in the dick with these dumbass movements, man. They over here boycotting Tesla, standing in front of Tesla. I'm like, dude, Tesla is born, it's born and raised in America. It's an American company with American plants that employ Americans. What are you talking about?
People have been vandalizing Tesla vehicles, new Tesla vehicles. Please don't vandalize. Don't ever vandalize Tesla vehicles. And so...
Hold on. Here we go. Now, Jap, you wrong here. Charlie would only talk about black things when a black person asked him, come on, man, so what? They talking. So because he did that, make fun of him dying? It didn't enrage me when he was alive. How is it going to enrage me now? Okay, he did that. Now what? Come on back in the chat. Now what? Crickets. Stupid shit, man. With a stupid profile pic. I vote for Jap to replace Jimmy Kimmel. Yeah, I do need to replace him. Tell him to pick me, man.
Elon Musk has been making the rounds in the right-wing media to try to appear to be a human being. Everyone gets all worked up. Here's the thing. Donald Trump will never die. Forget it. He's like Dracula. He's going to keep sucking the life out of us forever.
Now, President Trump, he did react.
Because he said that, and now he got killed in front of his wife and his kids, I need to go online and create a celebration because of an assassination from a white person who did that. So my life is going to be better now that Charlie Kirk is gone. My life is centered around what Charlie Kirk had to say about black folks. And I live around black folks. My family is black folks. Everywhere I go is black folks. So things have changed now because Charlie Kirk is gone. And we don't have to hear his words no more. Like most black folks listen to him. Most black folks ain't heard the word Charlie Kirk until it came on the news about this assassination because black folks didn't never watch him. His audience was never black. What the fuck are you telling me? Now it's my job and duty to go ahead and make fun of that shit. You stupid. You stupid. Come on, man.
To this news on Truth.
And I said, none of this shit that's going on with them is my business. It ain't none of my people business.
Social writing in part, quote, great news for America. The ratings challenge, Jimmy Kimmel show is canceled. Congratulations to ABC for finally having the courage to do what.
We're talking about a person who got killed, bro. Y'all, he's like, oh, Charlie Kirk was just popping up in the black community, just terrorizing us with his words. Oh, man, he was just... That nigga was going to college campuses where it was mostly predominantly white and one or two black folks had something to say because they were coffee shop, Starbucks revolutionaries. It was a shit, dummy.
It had to be done. Kimmel has zero talent and worse ratings than even Colbert, if that's possible. Now, the left already, starting with Humpty Dumpty, fake news, CNN, J.B. Pritzker, Gavin Newsom, predictably claiming this is conservative censorship. The MAGA crowd, Donald Trump got Jimmy Kimmel. That is false.
No, because the people have no power at that network. The network fired them, you idiots. Cole, you can't be coming in the show late like this. I already put that in perspective. We know what white folks are saying, but they got malicious intent. They could be right, but it ain't their job to check us. It need to come from your own people. I'd rather hear from Farrakhan. Y'all should hear from me. Other brothers with real fire and vigor. Wesley Muhammad, Nuri Muhammad. You know what I'm saying? Brother Fontaine. You know what I'm saying? Not no fried chicken Christians. We done with them. We done with them. But at the beginning of the show, I already put that in perspective. You can catch that on the replay. I appreciate the support too, brother. Much love. Much love, Cole, with the 5. But no, we already checked that. We ain't trying to hear black problems from Ben Shapiro. No, y'all need to hear from your brothers. Hear from family. You know what I'm saying? We can argue. Because they only gonna say it in a safe space. They not gonna come to our community because they actually ain't trying to help. You know what I'm saying? No, you need to hear from your own. Get rid of Geronimo and replace with Ashy Foot. Okay. Shout out to Captain Cave, man. Where the hell Ashy Foot been at? Dude, like, yeah, but no, he said some stuff about black folks. Like, motherfucker, I say stuff about black folks. But I'm with black folks. I live with black folks. I'm around. I'm in the community. I ain't ducked off, you know what I'm saying, in a safe space saying this shit.
I can't find a single prominent conservative voice in the country that even remotely wanted or hoped or was pushing to get Jimmy Kimmel taken off the air. Nobody. It just was simple. People changed the channel. They didn't watch him. Not one person can I think of. Maybe there's one, but I can't think of him. Now, truth be told, Jimmy Kimmel's show was failing spectacularly.
Now, here's the thing. They really wanted to fire him. He just gave them a reason. I know it was like, man, just give us a reason to get rid of your ass. Because they said the ratings was terrible. I'm listening to them jokes. Ain't nothing funny about the man. To me, he winning Emmys and all this. I'm like, man, they be propping up these BS motherfuckers, man. I just don't understand their humor, man. Like with Seinfeld. I don't get that. I don't get that Seinfeld shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all like that shit. I don't get that shit.
I've seen the ratings. They're awful. His ratings are far below even that of Stephen Colbert, who was canceled. Now, why, you ask? This is supposed to be a late-night comedy show. It has become nothing more than nonstop, never-ending hate Donald Trump.
I like that Gutfield guy. And his panel, what's his name? Tyrus. He's kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? I like him. He's all right.
Trump. That's the show. As a result,
you say Jon Stewart is trash. I ain't really never called him.
The ratings have been in the sewer. It has been spiraling downwards for years. And once the ratings go down, revenues go down as well. They go hand in hand. In other words, Jimmy Kimmel simply failed at his job. He lost his audience, then he lost revenue, and then stations, groups, they had enough after this comment, about a husband and father of 2. They said enough's enough, low ratings, no money, what's the point? And that is the predictable outcome in television. There's no pressure group outside that was pushing for Jimmy Kimmel to be silenced. I'm sure he'll end up having a platform somewhere. He'll have a podcast. He'll be able to curse at everything. My understanding.
He'll have a podcast now. Like Michelle Obama podcast. Oh my God, that is trash. Michelle Obama podcast is just garbage. Oh, that big lip brother.
As most station groups were just fed up with his show. First, the TV group Nexstar, followed by the TV group Sinclair, telling Disney they don't want the show anymore. It's not working.
Now, Bill Burr is funny. I like Bill Burr. Don't you come up in here and talk about some goddamn Kendra G. I'll block you. I'll block you forever. Come up here and talk about some goddamn Kendra G. Get the fuck out of here.
For them,
that 20-pound wig wearing idiot. Don't you come up here and talk about no goddamn Kendra G, nigga. We will all gang up on you, nigga. Bringing that shit up in here. This nigga say Kendra G. Nigga, kissmyass.com. Ain't nowhere in hell I watch any of that shit.
Can't sell it. It's not.
Here this nigga go. Kendra G got ass though. It's always these perverts.
Pervert. You are a pervert.
It takes a pervert. You gonna say Kendra G. You know what I'm saying? Get y'all ass out of here, man.
Getting ratings, and my understanding, it's going to be replaced with Steve Harvey's Celebrity Family Feud. Actually, is a good show and funny, much funnier than Kimmel. Given Kimmel's disastrous ratings, history of crass.
I think Steve Harvey could be a good host. Steve Harvey is just a host. Like Steve Harvey, to me, he's not a comedian. He's humorous. But he ain't like gonna have your motherfucking gut blood. But he can break the monotony. You know what I'm saying? He's got a good personality. He can get you to the next comedian. He can bring you to the comedian. You know what I'm saying? I think he's a great host. Like I thought he was just hosting the Kings of Comedy. Because I didn't consider him one of the motherfuckers that was funny. You know what I'm saying? But Family Feud is all right. You know what I'm saying? Family Feud is all right.
Commentary, lack of any humor, chasing away more than half the country, vile attacks on people he disagrees with politically is not a shock. He did this to himself. Nobody pushed, he jumped. And remember, this is Brendan Carr said to...
You said Steve Harvey used to be funny as hell? We talking about like Comic View or something? Y'all got to send me some funny Steve Harvey shit. I haven't seen nothing. I think he's daytime television friendly, talk show friendly. He's a good host, good interviewer. I don't think he's a comedian though. I just don't think he's a comedian. You know, he ain't like Bernie Mac or nothing like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, man.
Podcaster Betty Johnson today, quote, what people don't understand is broadcasters are entirely different than people who use other forms of communication. They have a license granted by us at the FCC.
No, I'm not with that DL Hewley shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering what that DL stand for, nigga. You say Corey Hoke on prime time. I would love to see it, but Corey, man, nah, he too. You got to put Corey on like late night television. You know what I'm saying? If you can put him on television, it's got to be like cable, man.
And what comes with it is an obligation to
that nigga gonna get wild. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite comedians right now. Corey Holcomb. That nigga's funny.
Operate in the public interest. From my perspective, it's frankly amazing his show lasted this long. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here.
Yeah, man. Now Trump was cooking Jimmy Kimmel for them comments. You know what I'm saying? You know.
And on a separate issue, free speech, your Vice President Vance said that free speech is under attack in the UK. Do you agree with him? And Prime Minister, we saw the dismissal of a very well-known chat show host in America last night, Mr. Kimmel. Is free speech more under attack in Britain or America?
Well, Jimmy Kimmel was fired because he had bad ratings more than anything else, and he said a horrible thing about a great gentleman known as Charlie Kirk. And Jimmy Kimmel is not a talented person. He had very bad ratings, and they should have fired him a long time ago. So
why Trump is just keeping too damn real for these niggas? Yeah, I like D-Ray Davis. I'm always gonna gravitate to Chicago comedians because Chicago is just like a comedy central, man. You can't get to school unless you got jokes, man. So like I'm just groomed for it. Like when y'all see me do my shows, when I can just go about 45 minutes of just straight jokes, that's just natural. That's instinct with how we do it. You know what I'm saying? I can do it sober, I can do it drunk, we can do it however you want to do it. You know what I'm saying? We just cook.
you know, you can call that free speech or not. He was fired for lack of talent. Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, firstly, on the question of Charlie Kirk, can I just express how shocking that is, I think, to everybody who believes in free speech and in democracy.
Here's the thing.
It sent shockwaves through.
Here's the thing. What I will say, out of respect for Charlie Kirk, man, Charlie Kirk did give you the opportunity to cook. He handed you the mic. So it wasn't like Charlie Kirk was just making speeches and falling back and you can't say nothing back. No, all he did was set up debates. So in that respect, in that regard, if you're mad at Charlie Kirk, you had the opportunity to pull up at wherever the fuck he was at and speak your mind if you was that passionate about it. I've heard plenty of white folks say with same talking points about black folks, black on black crime and all that, Ben Shapiro, all that, you know what I'm saying? But Charlie Kirk came out with his mics and everything like that and say, step up to the plate. So I respect it. I ain't going. It wasn't like he ain't give you a fighting chance. It wasn't like he was going up there and people didn't have a fighting chance. It wasn't like, like a white supremacist, like the KKK come out or something like that, and they just barking and shit like that on the mic. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it was a mic for them, a mic for him. It was like, okay, we're gonna talk. Here's the topic. You know what I'm saying? So, in that regard, if you can't hold it down with the facts, then shit, don't get mad.
The world, and I know that he was a friend of the president, and I reached out straight away to the president because I understood how impactful it'd be on him and his family. And we all need to be absolutely clear about that. Whatever our political views, it is shocking and is to be condemned. On free speech, not much to add to the answer I gave earlier. This country's had free speech for a very, very long time. It is part of who we are as a country, and it is the values that we fought for. We fought for it during the Second World War alongside each other, so we need no reminding.
I've been hearing a lot of crazy things about the UK limiting people's speech, but we still got problems over here. You know, YouTube will be like, okay, you got free speech, but we'll just shadow ban your channel. You know what I'm saying? You know, yeah, D.R. Cole is funny. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of Chicago comedians. It's funny, bro. Y'all naming a lot of them. It's a lot of them, bro. It's a lot of them, man. Baldhead, Marlin. There's a lot of underground comedians that just, just killing shit. Killing shit. But here's another thing that they're doing right now, what the Democrats are doing. They are giving grace to the shooter. This is how, like, you really got to start looking at the news and looking at how the Democrats are really just trying to have some relevance. And when they do get to speaking, it's just pure evil and pathetic. You know, like they just always got, even when they're in the wrong, they try to make Republicans the problem, make conservatives the problem. Like, dude, every shooting for the last 2 months has been all liberals. One trans gentleman shot up a school in a church, and what was that, Minnesota? Had nothing to do with MAGA. They want to say, oh, it's the Republicans making this thing, and these people feel alienated. And, man, get out of here. Then you got this situation with Charlie Kirk. First thing they said, it was a MAGA. Like, no, man. No, man. Why would a MAGA Republican shoot another MAGA Republican? And when did the Republicans start doing some violent shit? They haven't done anything. All y'all holding on to is January 6th. where ain't nobody get hurt like that. They went in there, bust some shit up, and took some selfies. But the Democrats tore up every city in the name of bullshit with the leadership of Black Lives Matter, and the leaders are 3 black lesbians. Three black lesbians. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Come on, man. But they trying to get grace to the shooters now. Just petty.
The roommate told police that the roommate received messages from Robinson about the shooting, and he did provide those messages to police. To be honest,
and that's the crazy part about it is, at the turning point debates, Charlie Kirk throws out MAGA hats. They really just shot themselves in the foot with that one.
I had hoped to keep this secret till I died of old age. I am sorry to involve you. Roommate, you weren't the one who did it, right? Robinson, I am.
Oh, yeah. Dude had his day in court. You know what I'm saying? He's facing the death penalty. He said he's probably going to get the death penalty. You know what I'm saying? And he did all of this. He did the assassination, and then the reasoning was because of his trans gentleman girlfriend, boyfriend. And he didn't like the stance that Charlie Kirk had on trans. And he could have stepped up to the mic. But instead of stepping up to the mic, he went and picked up pipe. You know what I'm saying? And that just goes to show that Democrats can't debate. You can't reason with them. You can't talk to them. You can't have civil discourse with Democrats. Just think about it. Most of y'all in here pretty much conservative. When the elections was happening, we talked to our family members. We had family members writing us, "Oh, you fucking vote for Trump." You know what I'm saying? I had an auntie call me say, "You vote for Trump, you want me to die. You want me to die." I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, are you serious? I'm not voting for no damn Kamala. Shout out to Sheed, man. You didn't get the notification. I don't know, man. He, hit the bell, turn it off, and then turn it back on. Yeah, they just playing games with this channel, man. They really don't want to see me win. They really don't want to see me win. Let me in the door. This thing's gonna be turned up.
I am. I'm sorry.
You ain't black. You selling out your own people. You couldn't talk to these fried chicken Christians, man. These Democrats, man, they was heated. You can just look at them. They get heated. They be ready to get violent. They want to cut. They don't want to cut. They want to cut ties with you. They just a very emotional, violent batch of people. They've been programmed and wired to be that way. They're not logical. So having a logical conversation, you're just going to piss yourself off. And I learned that. So I just stopped speaking with them about anything of importance because their mind is too far gone to comprehend it. So you can't be logical. I can't bring logic to an illogical mind. No, man. You know, that common sense. You know what I'm saying? You got black folks talking about they Christians, but you following policies for trans. You know, because that was the whole agenda. Trans rights. Not your rights, trans rights. Man, get out of here, man. And then you supposed to be a Christian. You fighting to advocate to kill babies. Stop. Why way I vote is my VIP values, my interests, and policies. Values, interests, policies. I do not value anything rainbow. You know what I'm saying? So like none of that, well, everything that they was kicking did not. I don't value abortion. You know what I'm saying? I don't value abortion. If I get a woman pregnant, that is the day Jap becomes a father. Never got a woman pregnant before. Because you know what I do, fellas. You know what I do, ladies. We pull out with the rubber. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I stood firm on that shit, man. I'm like, man, y'all supposed to be Christians talking about, man, get out of here, man. Y'all, everything the Democrats was pushing was that of the devil. Yes, no, abortion ain't even just murder, but abortion is evil. You know, transgenitalia is evil. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers know what I preach. We pull out with the rubber. Told y'all, ladies, fellas, you know how we do it. Told y'all. Pull out with the rubber. Y'all heard my methods. I tell that to every young nigga. Hey, man, pull out with the rubber, man. Don't permanently attach yourself to a temporary motherfucker. Stop having babies you can't afford. That's how you stop poverty.
Roommate, why? Robinson, why did I do it? Roommate, yeah. Robinson, I had enough of his hatred. Some hate can't be negotiated out. If I am able to grab my rifle unseen, I will have left no evidence.
That was prosecutors in Utah describing some of the text messages Charlie Kirk's alleged assassin sent to his roommate. These are text messages that an ABC News reporter described like this.
It was very touching in a way that I think many of us didn't expect. A very intimate portrait into this relationship between the suspect's roommate and the suspect himself, with him repeatedly calling his roommate who was transitioning, calling him my love, and I want to protect you, my love.
They had the nerve. Did you? He said it was touching. This letter to his trans boyfriend or whatever the hell it is, he said that was touching. And see, they trying to make it a love story. Dude just got assassinated in front of his children. That's what you get when you watch CNN, bro. When you watch left-wing media, that's the type of BS you get, bro. They found it touching. Bro, they ain't taking that man death serious. Okay. All right, man. They more concerned with the love story.
Touching, not the word that comes to mind, as an assassin admitted to his assassination. But the backlash Matt Gutman received prompted him to apologize, posting in part that he, quote, tried to underscore the jarring contrast between Kirk's death and the text between the suspected assassin and his roommate, and that he deeply regrets his words that he did not make clearer for his audience. The apology coming after Gutman's comments sparked outrage that Jesse Waters summed up like this.
ABC's touched by text messages between an assassin and his trans roommate. Disney is tickled by the intimacy of a killer telling his trans roommate how to orchestrate a cover-up. This isn't a love story. This is a cold-blooded murderer obstructing justice.
Exactly.
Now, as we continue to learn what may have motivated Tyler Robinson to allegedly carry out that deadly attack on Charlie Kirk, the prosecutors, of course, outlined exactly what they thought that was. A bipartisan group of senators from Pennsylvania, John Fetterman and Dave McCormick, spoke with Bret Baier last night, calling on the American people to tone down the violent rhetoric.
There's just no place in this country for political violence. It's absolutely something. It runs counter to the very idea of free speech and freedom.
Any kinds of extreme rhetoric, left or right, is really dangerous. And now it's just Luigi had his latest thing. This coward executed.
Hey, you know that Luigi guy? We gotta look that up too. Shout out to you, AD. We gotta look up that too, because dude just had his day in court. They didn't raise over $1 million for his defense. And I think they knocked it down from first-degree murder to second-degree murder. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And what's going on with we got to find out what's going on with the young boy in Texas who stabbed the dude at the football field. We got to find out what's going on with them. I ain't heard nothing. I ain't heard nothing about what's happening with them. We got to see what's popping.
A father and a businessman.
Yeah, Carmelo.
Just because you happen to disagree with his business, it's just unacceptable, and we have to just absolutely turn the heat down.
Harris says the world heard those text messages yesterday. They probably got a chill, much like I did.
Oh, wait, we about to get into something crazy. Wait till you hear what Montel Jordan, Kamala Harris's ex-boyfriend, had to say about the shooter. Not Charlie Kirk or the family, the kids, or the wife. The shooter. Wait till you hear the beautiful things he had to say about the shooter. This is crazy.
Thinking about someone, a suspected assassin, describing in detail what he had done. But an ABC reporter's first gut reaction is to call them touching.
Look, I don't know Matt Gutman, so I can't say what he was thinking, what he wasn't thinking. I thought the apology was an interesting one because I don't think it cleared up the core issue there. Why did you even think to talk about the love from a killer? Why does it matter? He killed.
Did I say Montel Jordan or Montel Williams? Montel Williams, man. I hope I didn't say Montel Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Well, Montel Williams. Wait till you hear what Montel Williams has to say.
I think the point is just to cover the case. And what I'm looking for in this case is you've got a roommate in Lance Twiggs, because we know his name now. You've got a transitioning roommate who was having a conversation about his lover after he killed a guy. Like, I think that's what we should be looking at. So I can't speak for that reporter, but I can tell you that he apparently thought there might be a home for those comments. I think he's fine.
Did I say Montel Jordan, man? Because y'all are there. You got to get your groove on.
Finding out that maybe that home is at the threshold of his door.
Well, I heard this and I couldn't believe it. I want you to listen to Montel Williams describe Tyler Robinson as a love-torn child, just a kid. Watch.
What we're really talking about, hear me because I'm going to throw you when I say this. We're talking about.
Yeah, you're going to throw us because, first of all, Montel Williams is a weed head. Why did they have this motherfucker on the panel? I don't know. But let's let him cook, man. This dude is a dope head.
A love-torn child, a kid. This is probably his first real relationship, and somebody was disparaging the person that he loved. I don't believe he was motivated politically. I think this was motivated emotionally. I think this was a emotionally stunted person who literally, when I say it this way, just hear me, tried to defend his significant other, not trying to defend some ideology.
We writing him off, bro. We writing Montel Williams off. You know what I'm saying? We gave you props for smashing Kamala flat cheeks, but we writing you off, fam. Yeah, he definitely under the Rainbow Act. He's definitely with the broke wrist leg crossers. Hated it. He's with them. Bro, no way. No way, fam. No way. That's in a brother at that, man. See why I'm telling y'all we got to restore the order and bring back the dignity? We got to bring back manhood. Discount.
Defending his significant other, except I want you to listen very closely to what the county attorney said and what the CNN legal analyst said on the very network Montel Williams made those comments. Listen.
Robinson's mother explained that over the last year or so, Robinson had become more.
You say we still dropping the Dubai video? We can do the Dubai video. We went crazy last night. We can do that tonight. We do it on Rumble. I just want to make sure I get all my YouTube family taken care of today. Then we can do a late night on Rumble. You know what I'm saying?
Political, and had started to lean more to the left. becoming more pro-gay and trans rights oriented. When asked,
see, this is what I'll be telling y'all. The LGBTQ gay community is a violent community. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to think of what accomplishments they've done that benefit the free thinking straight black man, and I come up with none. They are very dangerous, and when they are around, they create a sense of danger. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, we can't trust them. The last few shootings are gay related. A trans came and shot up the kids. You know what I'm saying? Another one did it in Tennessee, in Nashville. You know what I'm saying? This dude is definitely part of the LGBTQ. Because his girlfriend's is a trans. Fam, they are violent. They are violent. But yet and still, they always talk about something. We're oppressed and we feel we're in danger. Like, man, no, we in danger. Our jobs are in danger because you offended. Our lives are in danger because you offended. Nah, screw all that, man. We just avoid y'all. They community is very, very violent, bro. Very, very violent, man. Trans men are still men, and them men are crazy. They will get violent, bro. I hate to see you on World Star fighting a trans gentleman, man. Come on, nigga. We ain't come off and shit. Swole nigga with titties and shit. Yeah, nigga. I used to be a crip. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoa. Swole nigga with motherfucking breasts running after you and shit. Nigga, them niggas is crazy, man. I be seeing that show World Star, I be like, man, it be like a nigga got knocked out by the tranny. Like, god damn. Niggas is crazy. But like I was telling y'all, man, we got to have strategy, man. You know what I'm saying? You know the climate of the country. You know what what's triggering these employers to get rid of people. You know what I'm saying? Don't be getting all you talk about Aaron the Plumber. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Aaron the Plumber when he was fighting. Yeah. Aaron the Plumber, man. That shit was funny. You know what I'm saying? He got it popping with the tranny. But he was trying to kiss the tranny at first. But yeah, you know what's triggering these people to get offended and you know, you're seeing the examples. Don't jump in this fire because this is not your fight. This has nothing to do with you. The shooter wasn't black. You know what I'm saying? Charlie Kirk has nothing to do with black folks. So stay out of it. Mind your damn business. Whatever happened to minding your business? I'm just gonna jump. I see two niggas over there fighting. I don't know them. I don't know either one of them. So I'm just gonna run over there and just start fighting too? No. Ain't got nothing to do with me. If you see two Chinese people fighting, you gonna jump in? Okay. Somebody your damn business. But these people be trying to prove a point at their job about this Charlie Kirk shit, and they're gonna end up losing their job. Prime example.
We came in for an order earlier to print a poster for a vigil tonight.
Yeah, so
for somebody that passed. It's not
it's propaganda. I'm sorry. We don't put that here.
Alrighty. So, what's your name?
Carol. I'm print supervisor. I'm one of the managers.
Yes.
So, unfortunately, we
so
do not
they
print,
say they don't print political
print
propaganda.
No.
So this is somebody that passed away a couple years ago.
That's political propaganda, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
So this is for a prayer tonight, for a prayer vigil?
Mm-hmm. It's still propaganda, unfortunately.
What makes it propaganda?
Because he's a political figure, and I don't have to. Yeah.
Our general manager is going to be in on Monday. If you
No,
want to
it's
speak
totally
further
okay.
on
No,
the
we
subject,
have
you would like to, you're welcome to
return.
All right. So that lady ended up getting fired. The lady and the other person got ended up getting fired. Now let me tell you what happened. So they trying to print up flyers for a Charlie Kirk vigil. So that fat lady, that fat Karen, said it's propaganda because of her stance and her not liking him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's considered a Republican and whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? He's with Trump. So we're not printing it up. Okay. Didn't print it up. Now you got to pack it up. She lost your job. You know what I'm saying? Messing with this situation. Trying to be political. Just do your damn job. Go the fuck home. Black man and black woman. Now you got black folks out here acting a fool, going out there while white folks out there showing love to their Martin Luther King, because that's their Martin Luther King. You know what I'm saying? They're out there showing love to him. Here comes a nigga want to come kick over shit at the vigil and watch what happens to him.
For the proud Americans, we're getting tired. We're getting tired, boys. This is what happens.
He's pulling a George Floyd over here.
Yeah, trying to breathe.
He's playing victim.
Can't breathe, huh?
He's got the fence hold too.
Yeah.
You're the only black person out there. You are outnumbered. You know what I'm saying? You didn't bring your cousin with you. You outnumbered. And you going to go out there, you know what I'm saying, while they out there letting balloons fly in the air? You are crazy.
Or maybe
and then he's got these two women here holding him like a little baby.
Literally.
Look at the t-shirt. Happy, oh yeah, she's a Juneteenth. Yeah. And she's wearing a MAGA hat.
No, it says Trump on the front. Or said major look.
This is what happens when you f with proud Americans. We're getting tired of it.
I'm standing over. You hear what that man said? This is what happens when you fuck with proud Americans. We're getting tired of it. See, I've been warning y'all for a while. White folks are back. White folks back. The N-word is back. They not here for that shit. That black fatigue shit is real, and they ain't playing no more. They letting your ass know how they feel. You know what I'm saying? And if you ain't ready to fight, take your ass home. Stay out the way. Don't come fucking with them.
Yep. As is our right. As is our right.
And this is my right to
That's
do
right.
as well.
What do you think was going to happen to you guys when you guys came down here?
I saw how much weed blew out of your car when he pulled in here too.
What do you guys think was going to happen when he did that? I don't know. It was pretty dumb idea.
I'm just trying to do what I can, you know?
Then you got to factor in the fact that Charlie Kirk was highly religious. He knew his Bible. He was a Bible thumper. He was really, 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 really Christian. That's why the Christians in this country got a lot of love for him. It's offensive. So they holding this shit. They are really, really riding for him.
Stuck to the whole thing. Oh, thank you. I did. If I go to him, I'm staying.
Yeah, nigga. And what was the point? What was the point? You know what I'm saying? What was the point? You're gonna keep mocking this man until you ain't got your job, or you might get kicked out of school. You're gonna look back at this shit, be like, I was a damn fool. Like this little dummy. He wanna go out here and mock the fact that he got shot. This dude over here mocking the fact he got shot in the neck, man. Look at this little bastard, man. Who raised him? Who raised him? Definitely didn't have a father in his life.
He's not real. He's not real. Oh my God.
This is higher education.
He's not real. She's not real. Oh my God.
Everybody has to my name is
So you're gonna mock the fact that he got shot in the neck, and you're gonna do all this dramatic BS in front of these white folks for what? And to be truthful, I'm gonna be honest. If a white person did that, if it was the table's turn, if a white person did that, and it came amongst a bunch of black folks, the black folks would be stomping him right now. Look at how the conservative white folks aren't violent. They sitting there just watching this idiot look like an idiot, man. We should keep that same cool. But when we want to turn up, you know what we do? We go break everything in our own community, not theirs. Because what we should have did, if we really felt like, oh, it's injustice to black folks and white cops are doing this, we should have been tearing up all white communities. But no. We just ass backwards, bro.
Oh, buddy.
Fuck that nigga.
You're gonna get expelled, dude.
He got expelled from school. Back to the block you go. You did it to yourself. You did it to yourself. Yeah, black folks should have been in Beverly Hills going crazy, tearing up all the stores. Nah. Niggas just tore up all the liquor stores in Compton and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? Went in all the chicken shacks and shit about, you know, like, this is stupid. Now, this dude that threw away his education to prove what? You mocking this man's death? What if your mama was paying your tuition and hoping that you be the first black boy, black boy out of your neighborhood, or the first boy out of your family to finish college and was really riding for that? You know what you did? You just threw it away and spit in her face. Because chances are you came from a single mama. We got to operate and have a strategy and move with class when it comes to this situation, family. Stay up out of this. You may not like the man. I'm not telling you to like Charlie Kirk. You don't have to. But you also don't got to shout from the hills and say F him in his death, especially right now. If you're willing to risk your job, you really risk everything, you know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people be saying, oh, this, and this. Oh, you cool and this, and this. But they ain't showing their face and they ain't going to stand on it. You know what I'm saying? Niggas don't be standing on that shit. You know, you could say all that shit from the shadows, but when you try to put your face on it, trying to really prove a point, that's what you risk. That's what you do is a risking. You know? Because I know there's plenty of people who done killed your cousins and your family and all types of shit. You ain't said nothing. You ain't said a damn word. But now that Charlie Kirk died, now you turned up. You ain't even know what his name was until the assassination. Then you little idiots getting online doing a Charlie Kirk dance. They done made a Charlie Kirk dance now. And a song. You really think you're gonna go somewhere with this?
To the right, tap your neck to the Kirk all night. Now move to the left, move to the right, tap your neck to the Kirk all night. Kirk bop, 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 Kirk bop, 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 bop. Tap my neck, oh, scream for Kirk, you ain't live by that.
This ain't even got nothing to do with us, so you just gonna bring the heat on us. Y'all gonna do a
Move to the left, move to the right. Tap your neck through the Kirk all night. Now move to the left, move to the right. Tap your neck through the Kirk all night. Kirk bop, 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 bop. Kirk bop, 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 bop. Tap my neck. Oh, scream for Kirk. You ain't live by the.
This is why they don't take us serious. This is why they don't take us serious. These young idiots literally doing a Charlie Kirk dance and made a Charlie Kirk song. Could have made a song about anything else. Got you out of the hood. You think that's going to get you out of the hood? Ignorant bullshit. Making fun of the dead, bro. Y'all niggas playing with all. I don't condone these rappers making fun of the dead with each other. But these mother-raised males, I can't call them men. This what you get. This what you get, man. You know. But the white liberals is out here laughing too. I ain't letting them get a pass either, man. They was out here laughing their ass off.
Bro, I've never been happier.
Never believe the reason I'm smiling. And it has nothing to do with Charlie Kirk. Nothing to do.
You could tell this is LGBTQ. You know what I'm saying? This is the essence of what messes up this country. Nose ring, the goofy ass. This is what Starbucks is, bro. This is what Starbucks produces. This is what Starbucks is, bro.
I would say pour one out.
Look at the haircut. Nose rings. You know what I'm saying? Just like a meth addict. Liberals. This is what the college campus is producing.
Not for Kirky boy, but I don't waste good beer on little bitches.
I haven't posted on TikTok in a long time.
Liberals.
But I'm gonna now because rest in peace, Bozo.
Charlie Kirk just got put down like.
Look at this. What is with these white folks? That's why I said we staying out of this. You know what I'm saying? You see motherfuckers, man, that ain't got nothing to do with us. You a black man. You a black woman. Sit down somewhere. And black men, start checking these black women. Tell them to shut the fuck up. They trying to shut the fuck up before you lose your job and be crying online. Cause you ain't gonna do shit. You never done nothing. Oh, we the most educated. You ain't never built this community. You never gave a black man the opportunity. You turn into white woman as soon as you put on your name tag and your weave. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up!
Black women keep a lot of this BS going. Black women keep a lot of this BS going. Let's go.
Like a fucking dog in Utah, and I could not be happier. Praise fucking be.
I do not, and I will not, ever feel bad when bad people get what the fuck they deserve.
Charlie Kirk got shot? That's off.
Like everybody look like a stoner, bro. Everybody look like they just hit the bong. Hit the bong ass niggas. Come on, man.
Full.
I'm high
so
as hell, bro.
Sad. Hope he recovers well.
I just heard that someone shot Charlie Kirk. Dang it. Ah, shucks.
Democrats are evil.
Thoughts and prayers.
Democrats are evil, bro. Especially they young soldiers, they young liberals on that college campus. Them people are evil, man. Them the people that was fighting for trans rights. Them the people who wanted abortion, even the men. Now, you remember when Charlie Kirk got shot, it was a dude who jumped up and was cheering. Now he felt the heat. Now he trying to flip the script. He trying to flip the script now. because now he getting the heat because they didn't identify him. See, this is another thing too. You go out there playing around with all these camera phones and all that, they are going to identify you. It don't take long. They're going to identify you and dox you. And he's feeling this work. Now you trying to flip the script. Let's see if you believe it. Y'all remember him? Remember him? That dude, he was turned up. Who was the shot off? Excuse you about to get
At that point, I did not see what happened directly. My head was lowered while I listened. When I heard a sharp crack, at first I thought it might have been fireworks or a disruptive prank, so I looked up to the horizon for smoke. When none appeared, I realized it must have been a firearm. My friend reacted in horror, saying Charlie had been struck. His voice and description told me how serious it was. Based on his reaction, I believed Charlie had been gravely injured. I instinctively checked the security team's movement, though I have no affiliation with them. Realizing the situation was dangerous, I stood and shouted USA, not as a provocation, but to project strength, encourage others, and create a distraction that might help calm panic or even save lives. At that moment, no one knew whether this was a lone shooter or something coordinated. My friend was devastated. He admitted he admired Charlie deeply. I only knew Charlie through minimal content, but would never wish to celebrate harm to anyone. Because of my background as a soldier, I was able to stay calm under stress, focus on protecting and comforting my friend. Afterward, I called my wife to let her know I was safe. Once traffic eased, we left.
We saw that, man. Charlie got shot, pow, boom. Everybody there. Dude had his hands up going crazy. You got that Democrat haircut too. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You know what I'm saying? What the hell, bro, just sent me? Stop it, man. Oh, you was trying to create a distraction. What are you talking about? No, somebody identified your ass and you military, whatever, you might have some consequences to face about that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, you about to feel the heat. So you want to get the heat off you. Says a chat GPT apology. Probably, man. Herbert! You know what I'm saying? Child ass on with that shit, boy. Them niggas is crazy. We gonna be back in a few. We cooking all day, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. Salute to the supporters. I gotta give me a fish sandwich. We got work to do. We cooking all day. Keep y'all notifications on. One. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you're following my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church, check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church, check in, man. Church, check in.